Hello, here we are again. This is part 3 of my easy basic knitting techniques, and this time I'm going to show you how to do a 2x2 rib. This is the English rib again. I suspect the American version is probably much of the muchness. So it's called 2x2 rib because you're doing 2 plain stitches and 2 purl stitches, and I've done a few rows so that you can see how it begins to look on the knitting. I've cast on with the firm edge like I showed in part 1. In part 2 we covered the knit 1 purl 1 rib, and so part 3, this video, which I'm showing you how to do a 2x2 rib. So we begin with 2 stitches knit, so that's 1, and off the end of the needle, and then another plain stitch or a knit stitch, doing it slowly so you can see what I'm doing, sliding it off. And now I'm going to do 2 purl stitches. So the yarn comes between the needles, the right needle pulls up, forward and through the loop on the left, yarn round the needle and pull down through and slide it off. And then we do another one exactly the same. So the yarn's already on the right side, so we just continue with another purl stitch through the needle and slide it off. Now we need to do knit stitches, so the yarn goes between the 2 needles so it's out at the back, and we knit 1 stitch, yarn round, pull the thread through and slide it off, and another one in knit, yarn round, pull through and slide it off. So purl, bring the yarn forward between the needles, around the needle, through and slide it off, and another purl stitch, around the needle, through and slide it off. So you can see how the pattern is gradually working. So the flat stitches showing you are knit stitches, and the bobbly ones are the purls stitches. So I'll just continue to the end of the row. So I'm going to do 2 more knits. So that's a knit, knit, and then 2 purls, yarn forward, purl, purl, 2 knits, so yarn away from you, knit, knit, purl, yarn forward, purl 1, purl 2, 2 knits, so yarn away, knit 1, knit 2, and then purl the last 2 stitches. Now in your pattern, if you were to do 2x2 rib, you may well find that you start with 2 knitted stitches and you end the row with 2 knitted stitches. It all depends on how many stitches you have on the needle. But here you can see it growing quite quickly, and so the flat stitches are the knit stitches, and the ones with the little lumps are the purl stitches. And when you turn it round, you've got something looking very similar on the other side, and that's called 2x2 rib. 2 knit, 2 purl, 2 knit, 2 purl, all the way along, and that gives quite a nice effective rib. Now in part 4 I'm going to show you how to do a moss stitch border. So I'll see you then. Thank you for watching. Bye.